I'm listening to nearly 100 albums from the year 1955, and I just finished listening to Wade Hemsworth with Folk Songs of the Canadian North Woods, released on Folkways. Wade Hemsworth, Canadian singer. This is a recording, as the name would suggest, of traditional folk songs from Canada. Now, I listened to this just after the Richard Dyer Bennett self titled record, which is a set of traditional Scottish and English folk songs, and in many ways, the Wade Hemsworth one has a lot of the same sort of comments, except with Canadian folk songs instead solo acoustic guitars, solo vocals. The difference is that the Dyer Bennett one is very kind of straight up British folk songs with a very British classical tone to the singing, and Hemsworth is very Canadian. Very, very Canadian. I think your comparison point from a vocal standpoint might be someone like Stan Rogers, maybe, as far as like his tone and his accent here. The difference being that I don't think Hemsworth is like a trained vocalist. I think he is very much a folklorist in from a talent standpoint, I suppose. Not a traditionally great singer by any means, but he gets the job done. And these are a bunch of, for the most part, pretty charming little folk songs. Kind of stylistically, this actually is not too far removed from like the Georges Brassens records that I've talked about on here and on my YouTube channel before, both in terms of the tone of the voice and in the arranging of the guitar parts, and I think in some of the melodies too. I mean, some of these songs are French Canadian songs, I suppose, so you can kind of see maybe a little bit of a connection there. But yeah, again, it's charming for what it is. If you're interested in looking into Canadian folk songs and that sort of thing, not a bad record by any means. It just probably will not interest too many people who are looking for something outside of that milieu. But there you go, folk songs of the Canadian Northwoods. If that interests you, give it a shot.